The Distinguished Leaders Series, presented by Sequent Energy Management, welcomed Petrohawk Energy Corporation Chairman and CEO, Floyd Wilson, for a talk on entrepreneurship in the energy industry. Wilson noted the risk and reward that marked his experience as an entrepreneur in the energy business.
Floyd, welcome.
Thank you. Petrohawk, as you can see there, has about 300 million shares out, nearly a $10 billion enterprise value company. You had to have a concept, you had to sell it, you had to raise some money. Nothing happens until somebody sells something. You have to sell a bank on backing you, you've got to sell a partner on backing you, you've got to talk to the stock market, you've got to sell employees on coming in and joining, usually for a little less money than they might make somewhere else, but taking a bet on the equity. Nearly 3 years ago, we made an entrepreneurial move. We decided to can everything we had done, sell it all, and take that cash and plow it back into raw land, which we did. Our ability to grow is defined by technology, and these are the results. We basically nearly tripled production in these 3 years, doubled reserves in 1 year, and we're spending quite a bit of money these days, nearly $1.5 billion drilling these wells. And if you find something that works, you can do it more than once. I did it. You can buy, sell, recreate, maybe make it a little bit better each time. You need to get over the idea that there's something wrong with making money. It's important, and it's how the company works, how the country works. There's a lot going on in the United States these days and around the world with global warming, carbon footprints, politics. It's really great if you get into something that meshes with the current environment, and natural gas certainly does. I'm talking about national policy and the interest of the United States, and about natural gas. Natural gas today, because of these shale plays, it's produced in America, it's abundant, it's clean, and it's our best and nearest solution to a couple of really big issues. Energy dependence, we import most of our energy from other places, and the energy that we home grow heretofore is carbon dirty. It just is. Natural gas is half, again, as clean as almost anything else we do. You can't eliminate it, but if you can have an early warning system of risk, whether it's environmental, legal, all these things, and identify it, then you can certainly get something together to combat it. If you're going to be entrepreneurial, you can't do it without taking some risks. So what we had a recession, demand dropped, companies like Petrohawk and others had a lot of real success drilling these shale fields. So supply went up at just the wrong time. Demand went down, supply went up. Econ 101, you know, it's just what's happened. Every drilling rig we run creates 431 jobs.
Can you speak to some of the signs that you started to feel when it was time to sell the businesses? Did you get an itch? How'd you know, outside of the money, how'd you know it was time to exit?
I've got an itch right now, honestly. And that itch is, I think it's appropriate, and it's about making money. And usually, a transaction releases value in property. It's nice to own property and own it forever, but maybe somebody's paying you rent for it, or you're getting some income out of it. But if you term it up and sell it to somebody else, you're going to really make a lot of money. If you're lucky enough to associate yourself with really strong colleagues and let them do what they do well without micromanaging it, I think that's the biggest thing. I think at the end of the day, if you have this isn't about LNG, but if you have relationships with shippers and end users and you have a good cost structure, we'll be competitive.